Hey everyone, my name is Sriraj and today I'm here with a small tutorial on After Effects. Now our tutorial is going to be very simple wherein we are going to learn how to create an abstract fiery background using just one spline in After Effects. And our final output, as you would see, is going to look like this. So let's begin. Go to composition, add a new composition. Now my composition size for the day would be 1280 by 720 and I'm going to set my duration as 200 frames. And I will name my composition as fiery background. Okay, so I'll hit OK and there we are. Alright, now to begin with our composition, the first thing which I need is I will be needing a spline. So I'll take my pen tool from my toolbar up here. Okay, set my stroke color to something which is a little more orangish because I would prefer something which is a little more vibrant. And I'll just draw a simple curve at the center which goes like this. What I want to do is I want to change the pivot point from here to here. So for that what I'll do is I'll take hold of something called as my pan behind tool, drag and drop it here. Now you realize in some time that why exactly am I doing it. Okay, now the next thing which I want is I would like my layer, the shape layer as a matter of fact, to have an X number of copies. Okay, so for that what I'll do is I'll just uncheck my shape layer. Okay, go to add. Can you see the add thing here? Inside the add I have got a thing called as the repeater. Okay, now the repeater will do exactly as I say, which is what it's going to do is it is going to repeat the same number of shapes. So what I would like to do is I'd like to go inside my repeater, go inside my copies, and I will type in 40 as my destination copies. What I would like to do is I would like to converge all of them to a single location. Now it will be impossible for us to do that without having the transform properties inside my repeater. So I'll go inside my transform properties and change my position in such a way they come on the same plane. Cool? Okay. Now what I'll do is very nicely I will try and rotate them till I get all of the curves in a circular shape like this. So now this is going to give me a nice pattern of curvilinear designs. Now what I need to do is I need to add some randomness to it. It's looking too linear for me. Alright. So what I'll do is I'll go inside my repeater scale and I'll just scale it up like this. Now once this is scaled up, now I need a little animation here. So for this what I'll do is I will go inside my rotation parameter, inside my transform repeater and animate my keyframe. Again, I'll go to the last frame. Alright. And here I'll just animate it very slowly. So the resultant animation which I get is a very slow and steady rotation which goes like this. I will just go inside my repeater, okay, and inside my repeater I can see two parameters called the start opacity and the end opacity. So what the start opacity is going to do is it is going to reduce the opacity at the beginning like this, okay, which is something I do not want. What I want is I want this entire design to be dense at the center and a little faded out towards the outside. So I'll just reduce my end opacity from here like this. Looks better? Okay. Now my thing is that this thing, it looks a little plain for me. Alright. So what I'll do is I'll go inside my effects, go inside my blur and sharpen. Okay. And inside my blur and sharpen I've got something called as the CC radial fast blur. So I'll attach a CC radial fast blur, bring the blur onto the geometric center here, and now just increase the amount a little. Okay, maybe I will just remove the dashes completely because they don't look that good. Alright, this looks a lot better. So you've got a nice beautiful set of lines which are moving. Again what I'll do is I'll select this, go to the effect panel, go to blur and sharpen, and this time what I'll do is I'll add something called as the CC vector blur. So I hit the vector blur and I'll increase the amount just to make the lines a little more thin and elegant. Okay, now as we can see that we've got a nice looking preview thing ready for us. Now I find a lot of empty space here. To fill up the empty space, what I'll do is I'll select this layer and hit Ctrl and D on my keyboard to duplicate it. And this particular layer, what I'll do is I'll just rotate it a little more slightly so that these layers seem to intersect with each other. And to add to this, what I'll do is I will change my blend mode from normal to add, so that wherever they intersect, they look a little more bright. I will go inside layer, go inside new and add an adjustment layer. And to this adjustment layer, what I'll do is I'll go into effects, stylize, and inside stylize I'll have something called as the glow. So I'll click on my glow and I've got a nice looking abstract fiery background. Now my adjustment layer has come a little ahead, so I'll just drag it and I'll put it at the back. So this is how our final output is going to look like. Alright, I really hope that you enjoyed this small tutorial. It's a very quick tutorial. Now it depends on how you want to use this background. You might use it for your presentations, or you might use it for your motion graphics or whatever. Alright, and stay tuned to my new channel for more updates. I'll be posting a lot of stuff, so I hope that you like this tutorial and you enjoyed this, and there's a lot more coming, so do be in touch. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.